Welcome back to the halftime show here on the PAC Sports Network. Jared Barton joined alongside senior guard and forward for Saint Vincent College women's basketball, Taylor Geer. Taylor, thanks for joining us this afternoon. Glad to have you on.
Thank you.
So I would like to go actually back to last year before we dive into this year's team. Obviously a magical run for the Bearcats, making it all the way to the PAC championship and winning the title against W&J in dramatic fashion. What was some of your best memories from that team last year?
I think one thing for sure was being able to actually come in and practice every day. We definitely had like a lot of unknowns, and we ended up getting quarantined several times, and along with every other team, but we really appreciated like every single practice. Every time we got to play, we were excited and we gave it our all. And I think it was just like being in the moment was really important for us.
Sure, and it was a pandemic-shortened season, so every game counted if you look at it that way in terms of, making all the moments matter, and what was a fantastic finish for the Bearcats in the 2020-2021 campaign. Now, let's look to this year. Senior on the roster. What has the senior like been for you? Has it been challenging, or have things gone sort of how you have wanted them to in what could be your final season here?
Things have definitely been challenging. We've had some things along the way where we went over Christmas break with a really long stretch of not having any games, and because we had to cancel our trip because of COVID. So that was challenging to just get in and practice and like try and stay at that level while also not having the games. I think I was really close to our seniors last year, and I look up to them a lot, and even the past seniors. So I tried this year to like mimic what they've done and just be supportive. And even though like things have gotten better, like we have a regular season, so that's really nice at least. And I think we're growing every day, which is really important for us. And we're not backing down from anything. We're taking every game one at a time, head on, every practice, and just sticking together. So,
yeah. And speaking of that senior class, it was kind of nice to see the assistant coach added to the program over the offseason, and Jenna Lafko, who clearly was one of your teammates for a couple of seasons. What is it like? You had the experience with her as a player. Now as an assistant coach, has sort of what she brought as a player carried over to the team this year, or is there some new element to her as a coach now for you guys at Saint Vincent?
I think honestly, it's a little bit of both. Jenna's a really good friend of mine. Like we've played together every year that I've been here. She's been on the team, and she's just like, she brings energy and just passion. And you always know that she is 100% for us, with us, bringing us energy when we need it, bringing us energy when we have it. Like she's just such a bubbly like person, and we feed off of that. And I think she's such a great aspect in our team. I would say she's also filled in the role of a coach like so well. I guess I wouldn't really say that I have anything particular that I'd be like, oh, like she should do this to be the coach. Like she has just like transformed into being like such a great coach. Like I'll tell everybody like that I talk to, like, they're like, oh, is it like weird? Is it hard? Like switching roles, like going from being such a great friend to having her as a coach, but it's honestly been great. And I'm like so thankful that like she has been here, and she's just brought so much like positivity. So I can't wait to see where coaching takes her.
Some of the younger players on the team that I've seen, at least personally this year, in Emily Cavassini and Ella Marconi. And those are two players that jumped off the page for me in that victory over Geneva just a couple of weeks ago. What is it like having them on the team? Obviously, Ella is up in the rankings in terms of the PAC of rebounding and is a good player down low. Meanwhile, Emily has sharpshooter mentality, if you will, and seems to possess leadership qualities, even though she's just a sophomore on the team. So what's to be said about those two players and your teammates here this year?
So I played against Ella in high school. So I have seen her play and seen her grow through the years. And it's awesome to watch her when she's playing her game, like she's unstoppable. Like she can block, she can rebound, she can shoot inside, outside, foul shots. And I love watching her play. I love watching her grow every day. She's a great leader as well. And same with Emily. She's my point guard. She is a great shooter, she's great at passing, making plays happen. And that's what we need out of a point guard. I think both of them have shown great leadership qualities. They help me out every day. I'm excited to see where they go in the next couple of years as they're young. And it's been really awesome to have such good teammates that are such great friends on the court, but also off. Like both of them have awesome personalities. Like they're bright lights, like in the game, in practice, outside of the game. So I'm so thankful for the teammates I have, and I wouldn't trade any of them for anything.
Taylor, thanks so much for your time today. And we hope to maybe talk to you again before the season is out.
Thank you so much.
And we'll be back with more basketball action right here on the PAC Sports Network coming up next.